Hi guys, it's me again. KO Cool, what's up, y'all? Hey, before I start, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff, because it's free, and it's how you can support my baby little channel.
But how did a pop star, a superstar, a worldwide sensation making millions of dollars every year, become, in effect, a prisoner? The truth is, it happens every day. Someone finds themselves thrown into a guardianship or a conservatorship that turns into jail. We investigate a system that allegedly stinks of corruption.
This is the news I'm talking about. Once Nancy Grace is onto it, I think we're going to get to the bottom of Britney's problems. Because I had to step away from the Instagram because I know it's all bullshit. But I will not step away from legal actions that are going to be taken. I'm very interested in what Nancy Grace had to say because even though she's sometimes hard to listen to, I enjoy her knowledge. This special was just released last week, and I really hope she gets to the bottom of Britney. And it's good that the mainstream media is now seeing that she has been in prison for this long. Let's keep listening.
You spoke to Britney about us talking today, right?
I did.
What did she say?
She just said, give Nancy 30 minutes in the room with my daddy and he'll be crying. That's what she said.
I'm trying to figure out when everything went sideways. How did the whole conservatorship start?
He stepped in at her weakest moment, put her in a conservatorship.
Give me 3 feet, boy.
I mean, she had a nervous breakdown.
Everybody in Hollywood seems to have a nervous breakdown. But that doesn't mean you're a slave for 13 years.
Jamie has controlled Britney since day one. He has resented everything about her, all her fame, all her fortune. He would be like, now I'm Britney Spears. Once he got in the conservatorship.
Jamie Spears said the words, hey, I'm Britney Spears now.
He said, I'm Britney Spears now.
So that was Jamie Spears' sister. That's a big call that she knows this. And she has been shut out of Britney's life and Britney's cousins. You'll hear as it keeps going on. But for Jamie to say, I am now Britney Spears, we've actually heard Britney say that. And he is a megalomaniac. He had power. And he's just this little country good old boy who all of a sudden was in Hollywood with all this power and money, and his daughter went off the rails, and he did everything he possibly could to keep her on track so everyone can keep making money. You feel me?
I think the main thing I do remember when it started was my dad's control. He loved to control everything I did. I remember the first day he said, I'm Britney Spears and I'm calling the shots.
How much do you think her father made off being her conservator? I read $6 million. That's a lot of money.
It is.
Where was the mother during all those 13 years? Did she just go along with it?
I didn't think so. But after talking to Britney, she told me it was Lynn's idea.
We contacted Lynn Spears, who did not respond when asked if the conservatorship was her idea.
And my mom actually helped him follow through and made it all happen.
But she told me it was going to be like, she didn't say it, like a quick fix, but temporary.
Dad Jamie Spears gets many extensions of Britney's conservatorship, and the temporary situation suddenly has no foreseeable end date. Britney puts her pain on the record in a tell-all documentary.
If I wasn't under the restraints that I'm under right now, I'd feel so liberated. You hear me, but they really not listening.
Before you know it, your conservator may not only control all your money, but also basic decisions like where you live, your medical treatment, if any, even getting or keeping your driver's license, buying a house, even your birth control. It controls whether you vote.
I hope everyone feels like happy that now the mainstream media are looking into Britney, because we've all just been flailing along for years trying to spread the word. And it's good to see that people aren't focusing on her Instagram anymore. And I'm hoping I was a part of that to bring light that it's utter BS everything on her Instagram. It is not her. It's not her posting. It's just not her. And after seeing her auntie talk, well, it's confirmed it. She's still in a conservatorship. She's still under control. And it's interesting. Petition, hearing, examination, guardian appointed. All of that is done without Britney's knowledge or even being there. She's played very little role in this conservatorship, and I am overjoyed when I see someone like Nancy Grace covering it. And this is the first family member that has ever spoken out. So I reckon this sister, she don't like Jamie. You feel me?
What's up, Vegas?
I've been thinking a lot about her residency in Vegas. Did she want that?
No. No, they worked her.
I was a machine. I was a f***ing machine. Not even human. They literally killed me.
They basically worked her. She did rehearsals. She did the whole thing, but she could not get a massage. She could not go to a restaurant. Talk about isolation.
And, the dancers are playing and drinking and having fun at nights in Vegas, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go where I wanted to go. I couldn't have cash. And it was just demoralizing.
I can imagine it was very demoralizing because she is the pop princess. She's one of the most famous performers, singers in the world. And to think that they had this much control. Anyway, she refused to do any more Vegas shows, and then all of a sudden she's put into a facility and they put her on lithium. Very odd response for someone that didn't want to work anymore. Ever since then, we've all been watching her Instagram, watching the news about what's happening with Britney. When she came out of the conservatorship, everyone had a sigh of relief. But then we started seeing all these inconsistencies, like she does not want to be a part of their game. And that is why I've said for a very long time, she doesn't post anything on Instagram. A company runs it and they post whatever they want. And that's why all these, hateful posts that come out with her saying, oh, my sister this, my sister that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I'm seeing on Instagram, all the pages that I follow are not believing it as much as they used to. Because I got tired of going over the same BS every day of just them posting stuff. Oh, well, that's not real. That's CGI. That's fake Britney. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we covered it. That's why I stopped, because I was bored AF and we'd covered it. But now that I've seen that Nancy Grace is onto it, and I'm going to show you my favorite IG account, she is making a change, and I'm so proud of her. But let's just finish this little last bit of the interview off with Nancy Grace, and we'll get on to the IG.
When I heard that Britney was put on lithium, I was like, oh, wait, oh, whoa. Wow. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, you just don't do that to people, Like we're human beings.
Jamie Spears has not been implicated in any misconduct regarding Britney's medication. Over-medication is one method a guardian may use to keep tight control over their ward. According to elder care and guardianship abuse experts, another method is sensory deprivation. Imagine taking away someone's hearing aids, their wheelchair, their dentures, leaving them barely functional, completely stripping them of any dignity.
So maybe one of my options was correct, because I always said, is she DED? Has she run away? Is she in an institution, rocking in a corner, off her chops? I think she's probably off her chops, from what the auntie says, because she has basically said, in not too many words, that she is still under control. She's still in a conservatorship. She still has no say. And people can say what they want about Jamie's sister, but I don't think they get on, because he blocked her cousins out years ago. This woman's daughters, Britney's cousins, went to a concert and they weren't allowed to see her. That's how full on Jamie is. And I don't reckon he likes this sister, and I'm hoping it's true, and I'm hoping that she's going to fight the battle for justice for Britney, because still, we haven't seen her in public. We know she doesn't run her Instagram, so where is she?
The Free Britney movement, you guys rock. Honestly, my voice was muted and threatened for so long, and I wasn't able to speak up or say anything because of you. I honestly think you guys saved my life in a way. 100%. I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses.
We are in touch with Britney, and we just try to be there to support her and love her and encourage her. And that's the only reason I'm here. That's my girl.
A new way. The megastar, finally free from conservatorship, literally tells her mother, "Go F yourself," and her father, "Burn in hell." We continue our investigation of conservatorship abuse in its worst forms, and we wait as justice unfolds.
Oh yes, we do wait for justice to unfold. But this is my favorite IG lady, Andrea Bananananadetto. You're the girl, you know it. I love this woman. She's very truthful. She has good facts. But I'm so happy when I actually haven't been looking at many Instagrams because I really was discombobulated when it came to the Britney issue. As you all know who watch my videos, I had to tap out because I was like, we can't keep looking at her Instagram when it's fake. And the more I called out how fake it was, the angrier I got because I was just like, I'm just doing this every day. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, because I'm playing their stupid game. Stupidos. So I'm so happy that she's starting up this hashtag for a trending day of justice for Britney. So every Friday is going to be the justice for Britney hashtag. Great news. And she is writing letters to the government, to politicians, which is something that I can't do from Australia. But I've always said in my videos, man, if I was in America, I'd be bloody knocking on doors, going to the local police. I know they say they're corrupt. I don't care. But I'd be going everywhere. And I'd also be stalking her house, by the way. Because I wouldn't be stalking for Britney. You know who I'd be stalking the house for is, you know. Bear out! Everyone's favorite. Because at the end of the day, we do want to meet the Britney double that lives in the dungeon as well. Because I reckon she's also in a conservatorship. So I don't even think Britney lives at the house. Maybe she is at Westlake like I theorized a year ago. Maybe she's still there. We don't know. We just want to frickin' see her. And when I saw that her auntie came out, I was like, well, this is a relief. Things are starting to move. The moment I say I'm tapping out, can't do this anymore, things started to ramp up, which has drawn me back in because it's a new way to look at it. I'm not looking at her Instagram anymore. I'm not going to say that's fake because we all know it. It's wasting my time and your time. But when it comes to the justice of Britney, God damn it, we got to get this lady free. And she's not free because we never see her. It's as easy as that, because the team could actually come out and say, Britney is on an extended holiday hiatus in an unknown country. They could quite easily say that, but they don't. So that theory of mine's thrown out the window. They could easily say that she's DED, couldn't they? Because isn't that what happens when someone passes? They let everybody know. That hasn't happened. So basically the only option is that she is still trapped in a conservatorship and it ain't good. But God damn it, I felt so happy today to see my old mate Andrea just writing letters to politicians, just causing havoc, giving everyone headaches. That made me so happy because we cannot look at her Instagram anymore. It is not a form of news or knowledge about Britney. I'm just saying. It's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Let's have a listen to what Andrea says.
I want to address a couple of questions that I've gotten, and it's what is the point? What is the purpose of this trending hour and now trending day? It's as simple as this. We have been a community of Justice for Britney that have been on our pages working so hard to push out information, court documents, testimony, our opinions. But whereas Free Britney, they were doing calls of action. Well, now it's time for us to do calls of action. So by me organizing the whole trending thing, it might sound silly to some, but it is gaining the eyes of politicians, even if they're not going to do anything. It's a headache for them, and I've said this over and over the past couple of days in my stories. Plus, getting those hashtags trending, that makes a difference. That's a call of action.
So there you go, everyone. Call to action. Everybody, use that hashtag on whatever social media platform you're doing, because it is ramping up and more eyes are looking at this, not just people on Instagram or YouTube. It's actually happening, and I'm so happy. Because when I tapped out, I was so freaking angry that everyone is still caught up on her Instagram. I was like, I can't be a part of this anymore. But now this is happening. This is awesome. But I just feel from what her auntie said that Britney is not well, that they're just there supporting her. I don't know what she's not unwell with. I don't know whether they've kept her on heavy prescriptive drugs or whether she's actually addicted to real street ones. I don't know. But at least we know she's alive. At least we know she's not in hiding. That was just my dream, that she lived on Fantasy Island. But anyways, support Andrea. She does the most awesome job. And she's a great mum too. She's always cooking awesome food for the kids. I just love her Instagram because she just comes across as a very solid, honest person with great integrity. And now that we're all going to start the new call to action like the previous Free Britney movement, this is good news. Because this is Free Britney 2.0, because she never was freed. And that's all the hard work and effort that everyone's put in over the last year saying, Britney isn't free. That's not Britney. Britney isn't free. That's not Britney. And it got to the point where everyone was getting pissed off with the looping. Everyone just looping on the same info. And I'm so happy her comments are turned off, because that was a huge tell, in my opinion. They've turned those comments off because her comments were flooded with hundreds and hundreds of, where's Britney? What are you doing with her? How come we haven't, just question after question. And they had to turn them off because there was no happy comments anymore going, yes, queen. You might see a rare one, but other than that, it was just non-stop. I'm hoping this team's scrambling. I really am. And they're going to take you all down to Funky Town. All the bin chickens, all the subway rats, all the nefarious people, Rose and Fart, everybody, you're all going to go to Funky Town. And Funky Town is not a fun place. It's real stinky, just to let you know. Anyways, guys, I am going to love you and leave you, and I will see you at the top. Bye. Good vibes in, and the bad vibes out. You feel me? You dig? Cheers, ballers. How it feel, how it feel, feel so real. How it feel, how it feel, how it feel, and that feels so real. How it feel, how it feel, how it feel, feel so real. How it feel, how it feel, how it feel, and that feels so real.